Hi and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to repair my electric window wiring. A couple of weeks ago my switches stopped working. As you can see here, the ignition is on and they don't do anything. So it can be a couple of things this. It can be the wiring loom which goes between the door and the van. The wires can get old and through use the wires crack and break. Or it can be the switch itself. So I've decided to replace the switch first and see if that fixes it. So get a very blunt buttery type knife and you go in from the back. Don't go from the front of this switch because you'll see why in a minute. So this is quite frustrating. As you can see, it's taking me absolutely ages. I use several different methods and yeah, frustration level 10 I think on this. Yep, try coming in a bit harder that way. No, that doesn't work. Yep, whack it. You see, it's quite a lot of pressure, but eventually it will pop out. Now all you have to do is remove that little plug. As you can see here, this is why you do it from one side. There's a plastic kind of lug thing on one side and there's the metal clip on the other. So it only comes out one way. If you do it the other way, it'll break that plastic bit off and destroy it. So I have another replacement switch, a brand new one from eBay. This was builders for Mazda 323s and Mazda Bongos. As you can see, lovely and new. I did find that the second-hand ones were incredibly expensive. They ranged from £50 to about £200. So this one at £15.50 was pretty cheap. It's really easy to change. You just undo the couple of screws and the switch mechanism just lifts out. And the new one goes in real easy. So I'm hoping at this point that it is just a switch fault and I can just plug this back in and that's me. I'm walking away, happy as anything, no problems, nothing else to do. So it's as simple as pushing the plug back in and yeah, just waiting for the disappointment of it not working. Sorry, I don't mean to spoil this part of the video. And nothing. There we go, absolutely nothing. Doesn't work at all, does it? So now I've got to investigate the wiring loom. What a pain in the butt. So as you can see, it's slightly chewed at the top, but I can't see any broken wires looking there. But you've got to get in a little bit further. Be careful taking the wrapping off like with pliers and cutters like I'm doing, because you could cut more wires and you don't want that. Now I've had to do a bit of a temporary repair on this. It should last, but I'll feel a bit more confident with this, replacing the entire loom at some point. And I can see straight away there a broken wire, so there's no way that switch was going to work. So my old switch was probably perfectly fine, but it doesn't matter. I don't mind having a new switch in there. So I can see just down there's a black wire, as well as this green and black one. There's a black wire in there that looks dodgy as well. So I've kind of got to poke around a bit more and just kind of find every single broken wire that I can find. I mean, worst thing would be to sort of only half fix it. So I've got some wire strippers and some crimps to repair this. I don't end up using the wire strippers because there just wasn't enough of the cable. So this is me trying to prep all the cables ready for putting the crimps on. And it was really tight. Again, because I don't have a new wiring loom to put in there, I'm just trying to sort of make a bit of a temporary repair just to keep it going. And as you can see, I've got my crimps on. And it's been pretty successful. It probably will last, to be honest with you, so I'll see how long it goes for. Yeah, and it's just a simple case of just pushing the plugs back together and see if this works. And eureka! Everything is working. So both my windows are working fine, so that's absolutely great. You might have spotted one small issue, and that is the buttons seem to have swapped around. So this is now the driver's side window switch, and the other one is the passenger side window switch. So I had read about this on a forum, that these new switches do seem to operate the different windows, but you know what, I'm going to live with it. I think that's fine. So now all I've got to do is just tape up all the work that I've done, just to make sure it's all sealed up there. I'll put that rubber grommet back on that little plastic thing, but apart from that, everything seems to be working. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.